Look at all this. Look at all this. What's up guys, cejaman back with another review. If you guys saw the beginning of this, I found this at Target. There was like, I think 4 to 5 of the Pennywises. I didn't find any of the Neca TMNT 2-packs, but I found tons of Pennywise. Now I did order this also on the Neca store, which I don't mind because I need another Pennywise. I need another one so I can display, because this one has several different head sculpts, and we'll get into that in a second why I needed to pick up another one. So really happy to have this bad boy in hand. Like the packaging on this one, it's like a black and white colored front view of the Neibolt house. You have the balloon right over here, and it does show Pennywise's face through the balloon, and then it does read "it" at the bottom of the packaging. On the side over here, you have the image of Pennywise, Neca Real Toys, and then same thing over here on the top. And then you come to this side, same exact picture of Pennywise there on the other side. And on the back, I love how they have the doors, and it has the, the not scary at all, scary and very scary, from when the kids went into the Neibolt house and they found Pennywise. Now there is different ways that you can, you can display this figure, especially because it comes with a total of 4 different head sculpts. That's what makes this set different from the others, because there's a variety of head sculpts, not too much other accessories except some interchangeable hands. But yeah, and the head sculpts on these actually look pretty good. So there's the back of the packaging, and then of course, since it is an ultimate, it does have a flap. You open up over here on the left, and you can see an image right there of Pennywise, the actual action figure, and then you have the big open window that reveals Pennywise and all the different head sculpts. And you know what? The final product of this actually looks really good. The paint applications and the head sculpts look great. So what we're going to do is open up Pennywise, and we're also going to do a lot of comparisons with the other ultimates that I do own. So let's get this out of packaging, get started with the review. All right, guys, so we're gonna get into the accessories that Pennywise does come with. So he does come with these, it looks like hands that would almost hold on to a balloon. So he does come with these pairs of hands right over here. I'm not sure exactly what you would use these ones for, but he has these hands. He also has, I want to call it that monster hand or that werewolf hand when he's attacking the kids at the Neibolt house. We never got to see him transform fully. Maybe in the sequel we'll see him transform into like a werewolf or something, but this is actually really good. This is a really nice hand sculpt, so this is one I am definitely going to be displaying him with. He also comes with the iron rod that goes through one of the head sculpts here. Now just be careful with this when you're pulling them out of the packages, because sometimes these can snap really easy. So just careful when you're pulling this out. Now this is pretty cool. Again, I'll show you how to assemble it inside of the head sculpt here in a second. Now I came a little more prepared this time. I actually soaked the head sculpts in hot water to get the bottom of it loose, because I mean, with a lot of the Pennywise figures or a lot of Neca figures in general, it's hard to swap out the heads. So I managed to put hot water in them to loosen the bottom, and I got them inside on top of the Neca stands, because that's how I display them, because I don't have extra, Pennywise figures to display all of the different head sculpts. So we'll take a look at this one right over here, and this is actually supposed to be the wig version right over here where he's in the projection screen. This one actually looks really good. This is the one I was least excited for when they showed the promotional images, because it just didn't look that great. But now after seeing it in person, they did a great job, and they made the paint a little bit darker. You can see where the wig is actually over here, and then Pennywise regular hair. So you can actually see the differences in those. That looks awesome though. This is a great looking head sculpt. And this is another head sculpt. I think this one is where he attacks Eddie, and his eyes obviously roll back to the sides right over here. You can actually see the eyes on the sides of his head, and then you have the open mouth, and you have all the little sharp teeth. This is a great looking head sculpt as well. The teeth look great. You can see how they kind of overlap one another on the top and on the bottom. But the sculpting on this is fantastic. So this is the open mouth, kind of like I said, the one where he's attacking Eddie. So there's this head sculpt right here. And then we have the iron rot head sculpt. This is where they shove the iron rot right through his eye, and then it comes out through, I don't even know where, okay, it's gonna come out right through here, I believe. We're gonna actually try it out on camera. You can see how his mouth is kind of big on one side right over here, and you can see the teeth. That looks great. Another fantastic head sculpt right over here. This is probably gonna be the one I'm displaying the Pennywise with, and then you can see how his hair is kind of parted right there. So let's see how you can actually put this in. I wanna say you put it in through here. Let's see if we can do this on camera, guys. Let's see if we can do this on one take. There you go. Okay, there's a red mark right here, and I'm wondering if that's where he's kind of supposed to stop. Maybe. There you go. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it's meant to look, but this actually looks really good. So it actually slides in very easy. Don't force it too much because you don't want to break the iron rot. But there's this head sculpt over here. Let's go ahead and bring out Pennywise. All right, guys, so here we have Pennywise, and this figure actually stands good on his own. This one doesn't have, he kind of still has a little bit of the wonky leg, but it's not as bad as the previous two that I own. Here's the other head sculpt that we get, and this one is the projection screen head sculpt. This one looks good too. Another great looking head sculpt, and it's cool because they did all the detail, like the cracks on the top of the head, the big old smile with all the teeth, and you can still see on his left eye it's still kind of going to the side. So this is another fantastic head sculpt. Now the hands that are displayed on this guy, he just has kind of like open hands on this one here. I'm gonna put the monster hand on the hand sculpt on the actual body of Pennywise. Now as far as the body goes, I mean, we're not gonna go over the articulation over this guy because he does have he pretty much is the same exact mold as the other Pennywise. I think the only difference, we'll do a comparison in a second, but I think the actual only difference on this Pennywise is the coloring of this right here, which is actually removable when you pop off the heads, but it might be that, but again, we'll get into that in a second. Let's go ahead and interchange the head sculpts. All right, so that's what Pennywise looks like with the wig head sculpt. This one actually looks really good. Let's see, the head's not on there all the way, but looks fantastic. Look at him. This looks great. And then we got this head sculpt on top of the Pennywise body. Also looks really cool. And then here we have Pennywise displayed with the iron rot head sculpt with the monster hand. You can see how the hand is actually pretty long, but this is going to be the way I display my Pennywise. Now, there is a little bit of an issue that I have with this Pennywise. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this part up here, but I cannot get the head sculpts to go all the way down to the peg. It's not pegging in all the way, so you can see it's kind of loose, so I'm gonna have to mess with that. The head sculpt that it was displayed with, which was this one right over here, came off really easy, so I'm not sure if the peg is not long enough. I don't know. I mean, if you guys have the same problem with your Pennywise, let me know down below. Right now, let's go ahead and bring the other Pennywise figures out and do some comparisons. Wait, do you see what these two Pennywises are doing? What? Oh, man. Alright guys, so here we have all three of the different Pennywise that we've received so far. The one on the left is the GameStop exclusive, the one on the middle is the first Ultimate release that was released everywhere, and the one on the right is the second Ultimate release that you can get pretty much anywhere. This is the only one that was an exclusive. Now, as far as the bodies go, they're all the same. The paint looks to be exactly the same. I don't really see any differences whatsoever other than this piece right over here, because these two kind of have the same similar color, except this one has blood splattered on it. This one might have a little more paint on it, like a different shade, almost like a tan color. But other than that, they share the exact same body mold. The shoes and everything look to be exactly the same. This one by far, the newest one, actually stands the best on his own. Alright guys, so this is all the different head sculpts that we've gotten so far. Now, not all of them because I have the other figures that have their head sculpts attached to the bodies, but these are the extra ones that I don't have displayed. And like I said, the differences in a lot of them, obviously the sculpting, but the hair color on a lot of these are different. The one on the far three on the right are the newest one, the Wellhouse one. This one here came with the regular Ultimate. This is the one that came with the GameStop exclusive, so let me go ahead and switch these out just a bit. But you can see right there some of the different head sculpts that you do get with Pennywise. So, I mean, look how many extra figures you would have to get to display these. These look fantastic though. And there you go guys, there is my review. Today we were taking a look at the brand new Neca Toys 2017 Pennywise the Clown Ultimate Whalehouse version. This is the third Ultimate that we have gotten so far. There's supposed to be an accessory set coming later this year, and also one more Ultimate, which is the one I'm really excited for that should be dropping this year, plus the quarter scale. Now, you guys in the comments below, let me know Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? What do you think of this overall? And do you think it's the best one so far that we've gotten? Which is your favorite Ultimate Pennywise so far? Not counting the 1990, not counting the 1991. Let's talk about the 2017. Now, overall, my thoughts, think it's a fantastic looking figure. Didn't go over the articulation too much, especially like the whole outfit and everything, because this is pretty much this, it's just a reuse of the body, just a little bit different applications on some of the outfit. But I think it's a fantastic looking figure. Only issue I have is the head sculpts are not fitting on the peg that great, so I might have to mess around with it a little bit more. But some advice I want to give you guys is before you guys mess around with interchanging the head sculpt, soak the head sculpts in hot water just so you can get them on the peg. You don't have to force it or break the peg. So that's just some advice I would give you guys. And as far as switching the hands out, I had no problem. I had no problem switching the hands out whatsoever. So you guys let me know in the comments below, is this gonna be a pickup? Is it a pass? We'll see you soon for more review, guys. Thanks for watching. Later.
Oh, come back anytime. Bring your friends.